One of the things that I'm concerned about is the fact that this extended battery, or whatever it's called, is it kind of runs down just sitting by itself on my coffee table, shut off. With the camera shut off, it kind of runs down all by itself. I mean, I had it on the coffee table for a couple of weeks. When I picked it up this morning, it was like at 40-something%. And right now it's in the yellow at just over 30%. So not too pleased with that battery performance right now, and the self-draining of the battery on the Hero Black, Hero 11 Black. But I do have some additional batteries that I bought for this camera, and that's another reason why I brought them along with the ride. On the ride today, I'm going to put them in and see how they perform. This is the battery, the auxiliary battery that I bought. It's a Telesin brand, and it comes in this interesting little rubberized case. When you open it, the 3 batteries are there, and I have no idea what the charge state is. When you're charging it, this light lights up here, and it's got a SD card slot, so you can read your SD card from there, and you plug in at the back here. It's a little door there. So I'm going to test one of these batteries and see. It's got it says here 9 and 10, but it's also for the Hero 11 Black. Well, on first use, I've been immediately disappointed with these Telesin batteries. They've been sitting on my coffee table, charged up, fully charged up, for the last, I don't know, couple of weeks at least since I bought them. I'll check the dates. And when I put each one of those batteries in the camera, it showed 1%. First of all, the GoPro said that they weren't genuine GoPro batteries, so performance wasn't guaranteed. Okay, so I don't have a problem with that. I dismissed that. Then it said that the batteries were at below 0, which they aren't. Today, the temperature, ambient temperature, is close to 70. So these batteries are pretty much in normal conditions, and but the GoPro said it was below 0, so performance wasn't going to be good either. But then it showed that it was at 1%, and I don't know if that's true or if it's lying, because if the GoPro is saying that the battery is below 0, who knows if the 1% reading is any good. When I get home, I'm going to do some more testing with that. So here I am back home now with the GoPro after returning from my ride. And the battery lasted for the duration of the ride. Not that I recorded a lot of footage with it, but anyway. Let's see. You can see it's about 20%. It was about 21%, but I was playing with it for a little while. And so what I did was took the media mod off, and I'm going to try each one of these 3 batteries in turn. This is exactly how it was in the park. Battery number 1, 2, and 3. Let's take out battery number 1 first and put it in the camera, turn it on, and see what we see. Comes on. It says 0%. It said cold battery alert. When you hit OK, that's what you've got, 1%, which is what it said in the park. However, when I had put it in before I started filming this video, it said 100%, right? And it never gave me any warning about a cold battery alert. It's not 0 in this room, I can tell you that. The battery is at room temperature. I just plugged the batteries into the charger, and it's showing 3 green lights. This is weird. I mean, typically, you'd expect to see red if it's depleted, and then green when it's fully charged. So I'm wondering if those batteries are fully charged, but the same logic in the GoPro that is saying that they're at 0 degrees Celsius is telling me that they're at 1% when they're fully charged, actually. Good. Now I had to attach 2 needles onto the ends of my probe to get into the gap here. And if you can just look here and you see the reading, it's it looks like 4.29 volts for these batteries, this battery. Let's try the next one. 4.29 for number 1. Number 2, 4.29. Number 3, 4.29, 4.3. So they're all saying 4.3 volts, hardly 0%, I would think. Just to prove it, I put the Enduro battery in here, and you can see there's a red light. So we know it's charging. We know that it's not fully charged. And when it's not fully charged, it's red. And then when it's fully charged, it goes to green. So these batteries are probably all fully charged. First, we're going to put in one of these Telesin batteries. So this is a fully charged battery, as you can see, 1%, but it didn't give the cold start, the cold battery warning. Interesting. So what we're going to do now is just pull the battery out and insert the Enduro battery, the genuine Enduro battery up there. I didn't bother to turn it on. I just inserted the Enduro battery, waited for this little red light to flash a couple of times, which it did. Now I'm going to pull that battery out and then reinsert the Telesin battery back again. Now let's turn it on and see what happens. There it is, 99%. So the trick to doing that is whenever you see that error, you just pull the Telesin battery out, insert the genuine battery, wait for the couple of flashes here, and then pull the battery back out and put your battery back in, your Telesin battery back in, and restart it, and it should go away. Shouldn't have any problem. Now let's turn it off. And then turn it back on and see if it remembers that little hack that we just did. Seems to remember it. So hopefully it only occurs the first time, but that's one way to get around the warning as well as to get the accurate battery reading using the Telesin battery. Let's see what the GoPro thinks about the Telesin battery. Telesin battery is in there right now. Go to your settings, find the about. Then it says GoPro updates, camera info, battery info. Click on the battery info. And here you see it says battery health excellent, battery type compatible. So the GoPro sees this as a compatible battery, but yet still it gives those error messages periodically or alerts periodically, and it reports wrongly on the percentage left and of the battery charge. In this particular case here, I did the trick with the Enduro battery and got this to read 100% and not give me the error. So all is well right now. But if I did that when the error occurred and it's just showing the 1%, I bet you it says not compatible. But anyway, there you have it. If you get one of these Telesin batteries, I think it's the one with the 9 and the 10 on it, like this, you're probably going to get that the cold alert warning, and you're going to probably have to do this little hack to get around that warning and to get the right charge percentage. For those of you staying to the end, the latest is that I went ahead and I purchased 2 Enduro batteries from Amazon. Came up to about 50 bucks for these 2, and I've got a charger that's going to be coming tomorrow, a third-party charger. So 2 batteries plus 1 charger will be 60 bucks, whereas this set here was about 57 bucks. This 3 batteries and 1 charger, and the incompatibility, slight incompatibility. So it depends whether you want to worry about using that reset hack and have an extra battery, or go with no drama with the genuine battery and not have to worry about any incompatibilities.